So in today's video, I want to talk about redefining what baby massage and baby yoga really are. Because often when I talk about what I do, which is to teach baby massage, or I explain it as I teach love to parents and babies through nurturing touch, massage, yoga, and the power of connection, people kind of don't take that necessarily seriously. They think it's like a fun class that you do when you're on maternity leave, and like a few people kind of eye roll, and some people positively kind of look across the room and try and escape. But baby massage is so powerful. Nurturing touch is so powerful. Our bodies are so powerful. And what has happened over the last couple of 100 years is we've had a disconnect to the power of our bodies, our power of our instincts, the power to regulate our own nervous systems through largely what is freely available to us cross-culturally, globally around the world. And I believe those things are touch, movement, song, dance, gathering, nature, breath, and connection with the elements. All of these things are what I believe are in our nature, our human nature. We are made up of the elements that we see in nature: the fire, the air, the earth, and the water. And the things that make us happy are the social activities as human beings, as mammals, that we know helps to regulate our nervous system by gathering in groups and coming together. We are animals that receive from living together and being in co-creation by sharing bonds and experiencing connection. There are so many studies that support the idea that living in social isolation is more detrimental to your health than smoking and obesity. We are hardwired to sleep together, play together, groom together, eat together, co-create. That's what we're here to do. And we have forgotten this, or we have become so ingrained in a system where the value of this is not amplified, and it's been replaced with a lot of head things, a lot of mind activity, which is all about gaining and competition and feeling like we're alone, and we have to compete with each other and we have to achieve. And that is very important to our success. Whereas actually what we know is that what is really important to our success is to have a calm, grounded, regulated nervous system. Now, of course, that's going to be different for every single person. And I'm certainly not dismissing the power of our conscious mind, because we're incredible creators and our mind allows us to take action. But what the body allows us to do is to be here now and to be in every experience and to learn and receive and co-create from that. Now, the reason why I'm sharing this is because baby massage, baby yoga, and tree babies fall under this umbrella of helping babies be in their bodies, helping parents and babies be physically connected through the heart rather than the head. And this comes under the umbrella of baby somatics. So somatic activities are ones that help us to be in the body and help us to move through experiences energetically and to process what's happening to us through our senses and through being connected to our emotions and our feelings, so that whatever comes is welcomed, is accepted, it is learnt from, and then we can let that go. We don't need to hold the stress and the trauma in our bodies. We can move through it, through these different ways of regulating our nervous systems to find that place of equilibrium, of peace, of harmony. And it's so powerful. Like I say, we don't need to spend money on learning how to move or dance or stretch our bodies or do yoga. We don't have to spend money on breathing. We just need to do it more consciously. We don't need to spend money on touching each other, because with permission and consensual touch, whether it's holding a hand or placing an arm around someone, or massaging your baby, or snuggling up for a story with your child. As long as you have consent, then nurturing touch produces oxytocin, which is one of the most powerful hormones to activate relaxation responses in the body and help us feel more loved and connected. So baby massage and baby yoga and tree babies, they're not just classes, they're not just these activities that we do. It's a shift into an entire new paradigm of being. It's this deep remembrance that we have everything that we need within us to keep us healthy. We are our own medicine, we are our own healers, we are our own creators and activators. And when we have that sense of wellness that's within, that wellness then overflows into all of our relationships. And it's so particularly important for parents, because parents are babies' first teachers. So if you imagine, if as a parent you can regulate your own emotions and you know how to release tension and stress within your body through simple free activities like dance or movement or singing or breath work or sitting or listening, being present, you can develop these tools, you can embody them, and then share them with your baby so that your baby understands them and is activated. And these things are not lost. We're not constantly searching outside of ourselves on how to be a good parent, how to get my baby to sleep, through the night, how do I get my toddler to do what I want. Like, all of these things are just different truths that they're the person who is sharing them. It's their truth, but the real truth, the real power comes from our own body and our own nervous system and honoring who we are. And what somatic movements and somatic practices do is it allows us to connect with the here and the now, with our instincts, with our body, with our feelings, and it gives us that power of self-regulation, which is such a beautiful gift to give and share to your baby and child. Because in this world that we're currently living in, when there's so many distractions and children's attention span is being pulled from here and here and here, and sitting in silence and connecting with yourself, with the breath, or simply singing for the joy of it, or moving your body rather than sitting watching another Netflix episode, all of these medicines, they're kind of being lost, or the value of them is not being seen. So now is the time, through teaching baby massage, baby yoga, breath work, using sound, using nature, to make sure that this is not lost. And this is not something that I have invented at all. I am not the inventor of baby massage, baby yoga, any of these things. These are practices that are inherently in our field as human beings. They are cross-cultural. Every single culture has a different variety, a different version of this that is specific to them. And within that culture, every single person who's ever participated in them has their own version of this. And so it's accessible to everybody and it's free. We just need to have the confidence to activate this again, and we just need those nudges into the remembrance that this is here for us now. So this is really where we're going, Blossom and Berry, over in the next era, in our next phase, is to go into the idea of baby somatics, to up level from just a baby class into this can actually change the world. Because if we are teaching parents and parents are teaching babies and we are teaching what we know is good for our bodies, is the medicine for our souls, then this is how we shift the paradigm. This is why I believe all of my teachers are humanitarian leaders, they're village visionaries. We're doing this work, we're changing what is happening at the beginning because we want a different end. So get involved, start thinking big. Don't just dismiss something as, baby massage or it's touch. Yeah, like everyone can do that. But are we? Are we really? Are we forgetting what is here for us in every moment? Are we so busy doing that we're just forgetting to be? these are the big questions that I would love for you to contemplate for yourself and bring into your classes. These are the things that we're thinking about right now. And we want to create this paradigm shift to really emphasize the power of why somatic movement, somatic practices, somatic activities for babies are so, so important. So if you're interested in this, get in touch, send me an email, come over to the website. We're at blossomandberry.com. We're going to have lots of free resources over there to amplify this message. I'm really keen to collaborate, create partnerships around this. So if this is in any way dropping in and you're going, yes, get in touch or share with somebody else who might be interested. Subscribe to our channel because we're going to have lots of free content coming over to help you and to share with parents and babies. And let's really make a movement going into the future with somatic practices for babies, because it's just so powerful. Check it all out at our website at blossomandberry.com.